More than 16 million COVID cases have been confirmed. More than 9 million people already recovered. But unfortunately, 6 lakh people lost their life fighting the battle with COVID 19. We, the student of DAV Public School, Patel Nagar, Sahil Saw, Gajanan Bhaiya, and Riya Kumari, in the next 3 minutes are going to talk about how life would actually be after the COVID crisis ends.
The biggest impact will be on economy and unemployment.
Because of the sudden decrease in the economy, many of the sectors will face huge losses. For example,
IT sector, health department, sports department, transport system, agriculture sector, etc. Due to COVID-19, sports sector also suffered. Almost all the events had been cancelled. The most significant one that was due to take place in Japan this summer was the Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
Now, you might have a question on how sports contributes the economy of a nation. For that, let's take an example of 2015 IPL season, which contributed 11.5 billion of GDP to the Indian economy.
Due to the cancellation of all these events, the ground workers have lost their jobs and means of livelihood. Over 1/3 of MSPs have shut down due to COVID-19 crisis.
due to the shutting down of all the small companies, employees working there will lose their job or they might have to face decline in their salary.
Let's take a quick glance on education system.
E-learning will gain pace, and after crisis, children will explore the world in a new way, in a social way. But there is always two sides of a coin. And children with a weak financial background will face problem in working with this new education system. Local vendors are affected too. But who is going to talk about it?
They might not make the same profit as they were used to make before the crisis.
Now people will think twice before going on any holidays or vacation, and the revenue the government used to generate from the toll taxes and other transportation taxes will get decreased. As told, there are always two sides of a coin. We have just discussed about how people are going to get affected due to this crisis in a negative way. But there are some positive points too. Let's have a look.
India is told to be the pharmacy of the world. Every 1 out of 3 vaccine is produced in India. It matters less which country produces the vaccine for COVID-19, but India at the end is going to be profited as India is the largest provider of generic drugs globally.
People will now understand the true meaning of using hygienic life.
People are going to avoid street foods. More emphasis will be laid on healthy foods, thus the consumption of packaging food will reduce. COVID-19 crisis will change the way of living. Everyone will be seen with a mask on their face and a bottle of sanitizer in their pocket. Large gathering of people in public places are being boycotted, and to do so, people will use social media platforms for being socially connected to each other.